Literally from the beginning of time, people have been killing people.
But why the virgin?
For sacrifice.
Wouldn't you whore it up just to get by?
I think maybe post-Christianity we tossed in the whole virgin thing.
Well, no, there was a time where people thought that you had to sacrifice human beings in order to make prosperity and wealth.
For sure,
and
but I was saying
you
the
had to
virgin thing.
you had to sacrifice people that were valuable. The most valuable people, the most pure. And so it makes sense that these fucking psychos.
In parts of Africa where they were like, you can cure AIDS by fucking a virgin.
Oh, yeah.
And so then they're like, how do you get a virgin? Like, I mean, 10-year-olds are all virgins.
Yeah, it was like 2010.
Yeah, it was like pretty recent.
Oh, yeah, so that's probably...
Chappelle, one of his greatest bits about AIDS was like, someone fucked a monkey. He was like, you know how hard it is to fuck a monkey?
Yeah. Snap your dick like a celery stalk.
Think about holding a monkey down and fucking it is crazy. Like the idea that somebody fucked a monkey. Virgin sacrifice actually is far more common as a mythic and literary motif than as a well-documented historical ritual. Actual human sacrifice occurred in some ancient societies, but evidence that victims specifically were chosen for sexually virginity is generally sparse and often uncertain. But yeah, it's because people probably don't talk about it too.
You know, it was more...
But no, like in our culture where like they sacrificed virgins.
Right.
That's in movies and shows and shit, but they were just sacrificing...
Everybody, you know...
They were sacrificing poor people.
At the Mayan ruins, they would take kings they conquered, kings of their society, and tie them to a giant stone wheel and then push them down. It was like 600 yards down. They would tie like this and just
Smush them
on the way down. And if they survived, they're like, that's dishonorable.
Whoa.
Yeah, they weren't virgins.
I think it was a good thing the Spanish showed up and gave them what for, to be quite honest.
100%.
They said, hey, no more cutting people's hearts out.
Bro, they sacrificed somewhere in the neighborhood between 20 and 80,000 people when the Aztecs consecrated the temple of Tenochtitlan.
Damn.
Yeah, between 20 and 80,000 people. This guy named...
How many people died in the Spanish
His name was Diaz, and he came over, like he was a historical chronicler, and he documented what the Spanish did and when they came over here. And one of the things that he did is he came over in the early days, because the Spanish, when they first arrived, were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with the Aztecs.
This is just the
5,000.
So maybe
the number executed by Spanish Inquisition.
Spanish.
But this is the Inquisition.
Yeah. No, I know. I just wanted to compare it to.
Oh, okay.
How much were the Aztecs sacrificing?
I know.
Okay,
I looked it up
in
before.
the
They said it wasn't accurate.
in the well, they don't know if it's accurate, but they do know that this one historical
estimates.
chronicler,
Don't defend the fucking. What are you fucking?
Diaz, this guy.
Shut
No,
up.
I've run this through Perplexity. This guy Diaz said that 80,000 people were sacrificed over the course of 4 days.
Whoa. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
That's a lot of work.
It was the consecration of the temple. This is what's really crazy about the Aztecs. They didn't make any of those things.
They moved in.
They moved in, and they called it
that's cool.
the land where the gods were born. And all these temples and all these insane pyramids, they didn't make any of them.
I didn't
They
know
were
that.
all
Really?
made by unknown people that were as many as 1,000 years before them.
Whoa.
But they
They
still
have
lived,
no
the architecture was still
idea.
there, and they're like...
But not only was it there, but it was covered. It was covered with jungle. They had to chop down the jungle, and they found all the shit, and they moved in.
Found a city.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, they're still finding cities. They're still finding these Aztec cities.
You're driving on the freeway there, and you see these mountains that are like...
Yeah,
straight
that's
up
his
like
name.
That, and you're like, it's clearly...
Oh,
Can we get some
Duran.
photos of that?
His name is Duran, not Diaz. Interesting. 16th century account, the 80,400 people were sacrificed during the 4-day 1487.
Jesus.
Yeah, rededication
That's
of
like
Tenochtitlan's
Coachella.
Temple Mayor.
I like that correction.
Not
80,000
exactly.
No, it's not good. Just so you know,
hilarious.
it's wrong. It was actually 72,344.
Yeah.
Wow.
So historians
All right, bro.
treat
they were
Duran's
gay.
figures as highly doubtful, not an established count. Other early sources give sharply different totals. The Codex Telleriano Ramensis text has 4,000, while interpreting its pictorial numbers alongside text can produce 20,000. Another chronicle, another chronicle, Torquemada gave it 72,000. Yeah. At the very least,
my original point,
thousands and thousands of people were killed.
To compare the Spanish Inquisition to one day in Aztec Empire.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm just saying.
Not even one
Nothing.
day. Not
It's a
even
good
one
thing.
day.
Just saying.
It's a good thing.
Isn't
The
that
boys showed up and said,
Isn't
you
that
know,
crazy?
Shut it down,
Chill, bro.
fellas.
Chill,
You ever
bro.
seen
how
a-
about 1,000 a day? Can we just do that?
Apocalypto?
Oh yeah,
That's a hell of a
Apocalypto's
picture.
Nuts.
Apocalypto is a good movie.
It's
Great movie.
It's a fucking phenomenal movie. I mean, this place Mexico was wild.
Wow.
It was wild.
Good thing they
And it
cleaned
wasn't.
their act.
I wonder what they called it back then, because it wasn't Mexico. You know, it wasn't Mexico until
They probably
1820.
called
The United States of Mexico.
They owned this. They owned Texas from I think 1821 to 1816.
We beat them pretty
or
easily.
rather, 1821 to
And California.
1836.
Took California very easily.
Check out your boy Polk.
Yeah.
Polk, exactly.
Top 5, bro.
Yeah, he was a wild man.
Polk rules.
And I'd throw Andrew Jackson in there.
You got 2/3 of the entire country, 1/3 of the entire country.
You ever look up Bolivar?
Yeah,
Bolivar ruled.
Bolivar rules.
He would just
What'd
go
he
in.
do?
He took over all of Latin America.
South America revolutions.
What year?
1988.
18.
18s, and then
Hold
he had
on,
this
hold
General
on.
Sucre that was a beast, and then Santander. all the banks
Imagine
in
if we
America
didn't
just betrayed him.
intervene with Pablo Escobar. Imagine if we didn't get involved.
Let the boy rock.
They'd be
rock.
snorting.
Let him
It's not our
cook.
I
problem.
mean, we're not gonna let somebody
him
make
literally
money
cook.
Like that.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let somebody make money like that without us,
Well, that's part of the problem.
and we're buying it.
Yeah. Not only that,
We're
we're
getting
selling
a lot.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, it
We're
built
bringing
Miami.
it in.
That's us.
It built Bill Clinton.
Whoa.
Okay. Mena, Arkansas. Yeah.
True.
They brought it in.
Really?
Yeah, Barry Seals. Barry Seals was a CIA pilot who was flying drugs in.
Is that the movie?
Uh-huh.
American Made?
Yep.
Good movie.
Yep. But Tom Cruise is handsome. Like Barry Seals was disgusting.
Pull him up.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
talk about Barry like that.
well, good guy.
He knows.
Doing the best. Like, come on.
That's a handsome
Jesus
guy.
God almighty.
Looks good.
It looks like he knows the line on everything.
Great fucking story.
Line
though.
indeed.
Fucking
So funny to me.
phenomenal
They should have
story.
hired me for that.
Yeah.
That's,
It would have been a
yeah,
significantly funnier movie.
that's true.
It was a pretty funny movie, and
I
there's a
liked
real scene where Tom Cruise, Barry Seals, Tom Cruise playing Barry Seals, gets arrested, and Bill Clinton gets him out of jail.
Hey, how about that?
Mena, Arkansas.
governor.
It was all. He was the governor of Arkansas at the time.
What's the reason?
Because they were bringing coke into Arkansas.
Make a
So
lot of
they found out because these two kids got killed. And they said that they did drugs and fell asleep on the train track. But their parents didn't believe it. So the parents funded an autopsy. They paid for an autopsy. And the autopsy found knife wounds. These kids
Whoa.
had been stabbed. So what happened was these
pay for
kids had
autopsy for
witnessed the coke drop. So what he would do is he'd fly over. He would throw the coke out of the airplane with like parachutes or whatever. It would land on the ground. And then he would land and they would go back and pick up the coke. Well, these kids found the coke. And then they went to go grab the coke. And these kids were with the coke. And they killed the kids. And they killed the kids and laid their bodies on train tracks.
Pretty good.
And so this was what started. That's how people found out about the fact that they were moving coke in through Mena, Arkansas. So Barry Seals was going to turn state's evidence, and he was going to testify, and he got murdered. And when he got murdered on his way to trial, he had George Bush's phone number in his pocket.
Whoa, this is good stuff. See, you almost ended the pod.